Hey guys, it's Wednesday morning. Yesterday on eBay we had 14 orders come through, so we're going to pack those today. We're going to show you what we sold, how much we paid for them, and get them out the door. Good morning everybody. My name is Brad. I'm part of Bolo Pickers. My wife Angela, my better half, my spouse. She's my partner in crime on this venture of selling online. We sell on Amazon, eBay, a little bit of Facebook Marketplace. We also own a bookstore. We're in the back of that right now. That's where we do all of our online packing and shipping and listing and all that fun stuff. Today we're going to go through the 14 orders we had on eBay, and we're going to get started right now. So the first order that we had go out is actually, we had our first two orders, it looks like, at least our first two orders, were items that we bought yesterday that sold pretty much right after we listed them. The first item is in this box, and it's very full. This is a box we just did yesterday. And if you guys see the warehouse, it is a mess right now. We've got so much going on. We're working on all kinds of stuff. And you know, that happens. As long as you stay organized, it can be messy. Here's the first item right here. So it's a square reader, and this reads the it's contactless, it's a chip, and it's got the MagStripe reader all in one. I paid, I think, $2.99 at Goodwill for this. It could have been 99 cents. I'm not real sure. Paid $2.99 at the most for that. I don't even know where I'm going to set my stuff down. Let's move some of this stuff out of the way. So yeah, we paid $2.99 for this. It sold for $26.70 free ship, and it was up less than I think 2 hours. So it sold pretty quick. The next item that we sold is a lot of books, and I turned the wrong way. These also went up yesterday, and they, you know, sometimes on books you list them, you think they're going to be there for a little while. These sold really, really quickly. These are the Interpretation of the New Testament by R.C.H. Lenski. Complete 12-volume set. It was in acceptable condition. We marked it as acceptable condition, and they sold for $45, and the buyer paid shipping. The real question is, where did we store them? It says NT12, which I'm assuming is down here. Maybe I did turn the right way the first time. So here's a view of our warehouse, back room, whatever you want to call it. And like I said, it's pretty messy. Let's see. Oh, NT12 right here. So this is what these look like. I'll pull one of these out if I can get it. This is what they look like. They're relatively old. A lot of the spines were loose and cracked, so we were making sure that we explain that in our pictures and our description, so that way the buyer knew. The ones that were in very good condition were going for about 90, so I priced it at 45 to get the quick sale. And if somebody just couldn't afford the, you know, the more expensive ones, they could have the set. It would just be a little bit cheaper, and or quite a bit cheaper really, but it would be cheaper, a lot cheaper for them. So next item up is this very cool Nyko drum metal pedal Rock Band Guitar Hero foot skeleton silver. That's my, I just read my title. Anyways, it's a pedal for drums, I believe. See, it's a Nyko metal pedal, but look how cool that thing is with the skeleton on there. And I do believe we paid $1 for this at Goodwill, and didn't have a price tag on it, so I'm pretty sure they just gave it to me for 99 cents. Buyer paid $20 plus shipping. Next item we sold, it looks like we sold our last, our last Mead pocket right here. These came back from Amazon. If you've seen any of our other videos, you know that we got these for like $1 at Walmart. They came back from Amazon, and we sold them. I listed them for $5.99 free shipping. They cost $2.80 to ship. We put them in a little poly bag, and we've sold through the 5 that we had pretty quickly. And you know, we make a couple bucks. We're still making money even after shipping them to Amazon and having them returned. So Just trying to get some of our money back. Next item up is a Hewlett Packard HP 10B Vintage Business Financial Calculator. Buyer paid $13.77 for this, and free shipping, but it's going to be super light. We're going to bubble wrap this and then slide it into a poly mailer. And I say poly mailer, I mean poly bubble mailer, and send it on its way. Let's see. Yeah, and it still turns on. It's kind of hard to see there, but we will send that out. That's not a bad little flip. I believe we got that 69 cents at Goodwill, maybe 99 cents at the most. Usually the calculators we find are 69 cents. So we have more books going out. This is a mixed book lot of 28. And this is Harlequin Romance, which if you've watched the channel at all, you see us sell a lot of these. All the books come into our bookstore free, and then they're donated in, and then we list them out. The way that we get them donated to us is that we donate one book back for every book that we sell, and people love to donate to us, so we get all kinds of books and good books, and it's a win-win for the community. We donated over 20,000 books in 2019 into our community. This set is all the way down here in RM17, so I'm going to come back and get that. I'm not going to bore you guys with me unstacking all those boxes, but that set sold for $19.99 and the buyer paid shipping. Next up is the coolest thing I've probably sold to date. It is Under Table 1. This is, if you guys remember Masters of the Universe, which is making a comeback, right? If you remember, this is so cool. This is one of the coolest things ever. So Masters of the Universe, made by Mattel. It's He-Man vintage Skeletor Snake Mountain playset. Didn't have all the pieces. It actually has the microphone, it has the snake that comes out the side, and then it had one bridge. If it would have had all the pieces, it would have been worth about $100 or more. We paid, I believe, $6 for this at Salvation Army. Actually $3 because it was a 50% off that color day. Sold for $49.99 and the buyer paid shipping. So one of the coolest items for sure that I've sold. Next up, we sold some roller skates. And these we also bought at Salvation Army. They are in box 19, which is over here. And we paid a little bit, we paid up for these because I knew they were nice. My wife was a roller skater, and she knew the second I got these that these were pretty good. These are Sure Grip Rebels. And as you can see, they're in pretty good shape. Very light wear on them. The toes have like a little bit, and it's kind of hard to see in that light. Sorry, our lighting back here is terrible. I don't know if you guys can see that. Probably not. It's a little bit tough. We paid $10 for those. And like I said, and they're heavy. They got a pretty good weight to them. But we paid, I think it was around $10 for those at Salvation Army. And they sold for $50 buyer paid shipping. Alright, next item is a remote control. We pick up remotes all the time from Goodwill. We pick them up from the bins, pretty much anywhere. Anytime we see them, we type them in. And I'll show you a little trick that we do here. I guess it's not really, everybody pretty much does it. If they sell remotes, they know what I'm talking about. But we've got to find it first. Said it's in DD1. I may have to set you guys down to find this one. Oh, nope, there it is. It's hiding out on the side here. Alright. So, this is a JVC, and all we do, guys, to sell remotes, we type in the name of the, Sony, JVC, RCA, whatever, and then that number right there. That RMSRX6010J. We type that in, and it will give you whether or not, to give you the listings on eBay, whether they've sold or not, if you're doing it that way. And we paid probably 20 cents for this at the bins. It's a super light remote, and it sold for $12.90 free ship. The shipping's gonna cost us $2.80. So a pretty good easy flip. It was up for a very short amount of time. Alright, next up is in BX10. We are just all over the place. Oh, right down there. I can see them right there. So these, there's some cameras. We'll get those out of the way. It's this whole box right now, so we're just going to pull the whole box. These are puzzles. These are murder puzzles. So this is Mystery Jigsaw Puzzle Games, and I found these at Goodwill. They were $1.99 a piece, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 of them, so we had about 10 bucks put into it. Buyer made an offer on it last night. It sold for $25, and the buyer paid shipping. So not the greatest flip, but we'll take that $10 or $12 that we're going to make off of that pretty easily. Lego. We sold a manual for $4.50. Buyer paid shipping. This is it right here, Lego Systems. This is their Underwater 6195. We sold the Lego pieces to this a long time ago, and this was just extra. So we listed it, and it sold, and that will cost also $2.80 to send out. We love the light, small stuff, and the buyer paid the shipping on that, so we're going to make 3 or 4 bucks on that. We sold one of these. If you watched the video before this, we sold one of these yesterday. I bought 3 of these. Now I'm regretting not buying all 6 of them. At first, they took a while to sell. They've been up for a little while. These are Android compatible headsets by Celette, I think is how you say that. But we sold the last 2 that we had, not the same buyer, different buyer. Got both of those, and I think we paid $2.99 for them, and they sold for $13.40 free shipping, and the shipping is going to cost, I think it cost us $3.50 to ship out. So not a huge sale, but not bad either. And our last item going out today, we didn't even get to put this away. We took the pictures and set it to the side. This is a bolo right here. This company right here is Sunset Hill Stoneware. They make, it's like 2-tone mugs. They're ceramic. They're really heavy. They're really nice. This one had a Vince Lombardi quote. The dictionary is the only place that success comes before work, which is very true. Got to put the work in, and it sold for $12.57. Buyer paid shipping. We paid 69 cents for it because almost all of our mugs that we get at our Goodwills are 69 cents. So that's what we sold yesterday. 14 sales going out on a Tuesday is we're happy with that. We listed a bunch yesterday, so everybody always talks about, you know, how do you get more sales? And really what it comes down to is you have to buy and you have to list. And we have about 400, just over 400 listings, and we're averaging 10 sales a day right now. You also have to buy the right stuff, do your research, watch the other YouTube channels. Part-Time Pickers is a great one. That's Matt. Lonnie with Shed Flips is really good as well, and Cincinnati Picker. Those 3 are the ones that we've watched in the past and continue to watch, and we just look at some of the items they're selling. We keep our eyes open, and that's really how you become more successful. So I really hope you guys like this video. If you do, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe so you can get our next videos. We thank you so much for watching this video and taking the time out with us, and we will see you guys soon.